we are with Chris Lytle at the Meat Factory, his home for years, and we're talking about Matt Mitrione, and you coming to help him. How did you how'd you and Matt get together?
Oh, it was kind of funny. I was just in my gym training for a fight. I can't even remember which one. And they said, we got a new guy coming in. He used to play in the NFL. I was like, okay. Matt came in and started working. He had a fight somebody was trying to put on for him in Illinois or something. He just wanted to train for one fight. So he came in. It was pretty funny because I remember I'm doing footwork drills and sprints, and I'm pretty athletic. And this dude's beat me and stuff. I'm thinking, what the hell is these 260? He beat me. And I had a new appreciation for how fast those athletic those guys are in the NFL. So he just started training with us for a while and started doing really well pretty quickly. And just knew this guy hit a ton. He was really athletic. And got him on the Ultimate Fighter, and everything started growing from there.
And how'd you deal with that? He has a tremendous lack of handsome going on. You know, he's not a very attractive man. I mean, and I don't know about his shower regimen, so, like, how you put up with that?
Luckily for me, I've been punched in the nose a lot and it's been broken many times, so I can't smell very well. So it doesn't bother me. He can stink all he wants, and I'm like, well, I don't smell. So it doesn't bother me.
So, you know, but on a serious note, he's made some serious progression through through a real, you know, even in your UFC, it only got more competitive.
Oh yeah.
And how have you seen his progression go?
It's been really pretty awesome because, you know, most people, especially heavyweights, but they tend to do what they do well. I'm going to go and I'm going to be heavy. I'm going to work on my hands or whatever they're really good at. Matt's always been one who's going to work on his weaknesses. I remember when he was training with us, he went away for the show. He went a couple of places. He'd go away for a couple of weeks here, a couple of weeks there, but you know, he just really worked on all his weaknesses, and he came back and he knew what he wanted to do from every position on the ground. And it was just really amazing that if you really look at all his fights on record or on the UFC, he's had a couple. I think he had one in Indiana, one somewhere else, but they didn't have a commission, so they didn't recognize those fights. So every one of his real legitimate fights have been in the UFC. So he hasn't had that many fights, but you can just tell the progression, how he's learned the whole time, and that's just a testament to how hard he's been working. So there's obviously areas where he's better at than others, but he's becoming a very complete fighter very quickly. Might not seem really quickly, but I mean, I fought for 15 years, and he hasn't been doing it nearly that long. He's really highly developed, especially for a sport that, like you said, is developing and getting tougher every day.
And how good does it feel for you as the fighter that held Indianapolis down for so long? Yeah. It was just you out here, really with no one else, and now, you know, Matt's here and kind of helping you bring some attention to this city.
Well, you know, and it's funny you bring that up. I brought this up to Matt before, and he's thanked me a lot for me helping him out in many ways, and I try to tell him, you know, in many ways he's helping me out. You know, I have a lot of knowledge in my head and I have a lot of love for the sport, a lot of things I like to give, but it's hard finding people who reciprocate that, who give, you know, who put in the time. You know, I got him, I got Andrew, I've had Garrett, I've had a couple of guys, but they're very few and far between. You know, you may try to help 20 people out, and you know, 19 of them may disappear, and you don't see them, and you've wasted time and energy and effort in them. So I get a lot of trying to help him out as well as he gets out of me helping him.
And last question, Chris, is, you know, we always joke about it, but, you know, what's your rule? You'll come back on a 2 weeks notice, they said? 2
weeks, 2 hours, but, you know, the thing is, I told him I won't train. That's my thing, you know. As long as, I've told the people in the store forward that, you know, I want some underground fight. You know, if they can get something with a couple millionaires in there, you know, drinking brandy and smoking cigars, you know, to fight some, I don't know, 300-pound musclehead, you know, pay me a couple $100,000, I'll do that tomorrow. But I'm not going to train. You know, I train enough in here. I don't need to actually go out there and train. So that's where this is at right now. That's about it. So, you get, hey, any of you Millionaire Fight Club people out there, I'm available. Get me up on Facebook.
Chris Lytle, next Kumite, right? Like John Claude?
If they have them, baby. If they have them, yeah.